Radians. Angles can also be measured using an alternative to degrees known as radian. Where degrees are arbitrary, why are there 360 degrees in a circle? Radians are very natural. Radians are the ratio of an arc length divided by the radius of the arc. So the radian measure of angle AOC is just the length of AC divided by the length of the radius r. R equals AO, which also equals CO. The circumference of a circle is given by c equals 2 pi r. So the radian measure of a full trip around a circle is 2 pi r over r, which is 2 pi. There are no units for radians since the lengths cancel out, but you can write rads or radians just to indicate what you're doing. Since there are no units, these angle measures are much easier to use when you study trigonometry, physics, and calculus. All scientific calculators allow you to use degrees or radian. Just make sure it's set to the correct one when you're entering angle measurements. Since a full trip around a circle is 360 degrees and is also 2 pi radians, they must be equal. So to convert from one form to the other, just multiply by the appropriate conversion factor. 2 pi over 360 or 360 over 2 pi both equal 1. Since 2 pi equals 360, each of these fractions is just equal to 1. Multiplying anything by them doesn't change its value since multiplying by 1 has no effect. Alternatively, you could write a proportion and use the cross product property to find your missing measurement. Degrees over 360 equals radians over 2 pi. Both methods will be shown in the next example. Use whichever method is easier for you. For instance, the measure of angle AOC equals 125 degrees. So we have the measure of AOC equals 125 times the conversion factor here, 2 pi over 360, gives us a measure of 0.69 pi radians. If you're using the proportion and the cross product property, you could set up and solve the problem with the work shown below. Degrees over 360 equals radians over 2 pi, so that would be 125 over 360 equals x over 2 pi. Cross multiply and solve, and you get that x would be 0.69 pi radians.